How's it going, people, and welcome to another episode of the Top 6 show. It's been a good week for a few clubs here. Obviously, we won. Liverpool, Chelsea drew. United, similar story there, and Tottenham picked up another win. But we'll start with United, and the troubles they've been having is obviously continuing. Adrian, how do you feel?
Do you know what? Yeah, I've reached a point where I've literally just had enough. Because like, even before the game, the night before the game, I didn't want to go. I just had this doubt in my head. I didn't want to go.
You said Jose out, innit?
I said Jose out. So then come match day, I look at the ticket and think, you know what? How bad could it be? Let me just go to the game. And when I see the starting lineup, I just thought, I wish I never came.
That lineup was crazy.
Crazy. I look at the lineup and I see 3 DMs starting, and straight away I'm thinking there's going to be no attacking in this game. My man's shutting up shop before the game's even started. So I'm like, okay, let's see how we start. So then the game starts and then I see McTominay drop into a back three, and I'm thinking to myself, this is not going to end well, bruv. It's madness, bruv. You got Eric Bailly sitting on the bench and you got McTominay starting where he should be.
But it's similar to what Arsenal fans have gone through. It's stagnant, it's stale.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's coming every game. You're going to win some, but at the same time, it's no progression, and you don't see...
None, bruv. And you're at West Ham, bruv. It's like you're not away at a major rival like Man City, or you're away in, like, you know, one of your top rivals like Liverpool and Anfield. This is West Ham, and they're setting up like that. That just shows you how far United have fallen backwards, bruv.
No one respects you, got no more.
No one's afraid. No one's afraid.
No. Fear factor, gone.
Gone. To be fair, it went when Fergie retired.
True.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So will it ever come back then? Because you're not going to get another Fergie, are you?
No.
It's like, that we're waiting for.
Do you know what? I'll take anything right now, bro. As long as it ain't Mourinho, I'll take anything right now, bro. Do you know what? So, people love Wenger. You know what? Mourinho called Wenger a specialist in failure. Look at what's happening to Mourinho now. Wenger's probably the one laughing at him right now.
He deserved, look, Mourinho, I actually dislike the man, because he's shown things in the past that he's just not a nice man in general, and it's now rubbing off on his team. It rubbed off on Real, Tad, it rubbed off on you lot.
It's like karma.
Yeah, man, come on, man. How much can you moan and blame other people? When it's going well for him, it's all him.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's always some player or something that's not out of his control.
Exactly.
I think another factor as well, like, there's a lot of good managers now. So he's got a lot of rivals now. Or before, I feel like he focused it on Wenger, that he's saying, so it was always focused. Now there's other guys, isn't it? Like, and these tricks ain't working.
No, it ain't working, because other managers, they can adapt and go with the times. Football's changed from 15 years ago. Mourinho refuses to change.
Yeah.
So he's easy to predict. So like when he has to play Man City, Pep knows exactly what he's going to do against him. And like even, you know, it doesn't matter who he plays, everyone's figured United out before they've even played them, bro.
Did everyone watch the game?
Yeah.
I swear, when Pogba come off, the fans...
They were cheering,
they were cheering.
So are the majority of fans on his side right now?
Do you know what? Where I was standing, there was a good amount of people that were saying, yeah, get off the pitch, you're lazy. Martial as well, you're lazy, get off the pitch, get out of the club. And I'm thinking, oh my God, Mourinho has really turned you against these men. Because I'm thinking, this is a joke. And Martial is the one player that will get you off your seat. And I'm thinking, and then Mourinho's got the nerve to say in the press conference that Martial did not do his defensive duties. And I'm just...
Think Pogba might need to go as well? Pogba and Mourinho?
Nah, Mourinho.
Yeah.
Mourinho. Pogba stays,
I think
bro.
both of them need to go.
Nah, man. You lose Pogba,
Both of
yeah,
them are
that's
toxic
it, bro.
at the moment.
But then I think if you keep Mourinho and let go of Pogba, then I think it keeps United stable. It keeps that player over power.
Yeah.
I think the
that
player needs to go.
player power down. Do you know what I mean? Because the last thing I think United wants is Pogba to win, and it shows United being a club that's able to have a player stronger than the club.
Because United have always said no player is bigger than the
There
club.
you go.
I think you should get rid of both of them.
That's rich. That's rich. How
Yeah.
many managers have your
You know
team
my style.
ousted?
I'm saying get rid of both of them, because at the end of the day, it seems to be some kind of power trip between them, innit? Like,
Yeah, but
whether Pogba goes, it's still going to be a power trip with Mourinho, relevant if another guy comes, I feel.
But Chelsea fans, Hazard or Mourinho, Hazard or Conte, Hazard.
Oh yeah, because Hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Pogba's Pogba, you know
He's
what I
not
mean?
Hazard though, is he?
Yeah, but he's
Let's be
Pogba.
honest,
He's a World Cup winner. Like he's Pogba. Like, come on, bro.
Fair enough.
I don't know, man. I think Mourinho's he's more so the problem than Pogba, if I'm being honest. So how come Pogba behaves that way when he's at Man United, but for France, he's able to respect that manager there? It's the manager he's working with, essentially. But the players at Man U have to take responsibility though, like, because you get put on the field. I'm sure Mourinho doesn't tell them to go and lose, but some of their players, they're not playing like their pride is out the window. There's no intensity in their play. Like, they just carefree on the pitch. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I can do to get this manager out, which is a little bit pathetic. Like, from pro ballers.
I think this happened from the back end of last season.
Yeah, it did.
It started brewing up a little bit.
It did, but it is what it is, kind of thing. Like, you're stuck with the guy until further notice, so you might as well play football. Like the players, the players are stuck with him for however long until the hierarchy says he's got to go. But until then, the players go out there and show some heart. Do you know what I mean? Because at the moment, look at it this way: they're showcasing themselves for the next man to come in. So boy, the next one probably watching from afar and thinking, "Well, is this how you lot behave when shit hits the fan?"
Yeah, but what do you expect Lukaku and Martial to do when he's setting up with 3 DMs? You're saying, you know, the players have got to take.
Yeah, but individually, they're not doing enough.
Yeah,
they're not doing enough individually.
It's not
Is it Mourinho's fault that Lukaku can't control the ball?
It's Mourinho's fault he's playing 3 DMs against West Ham.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not Mourinho's fault that certain players can't do certain things.
Is he good enough for Man United, Lukaku?
But he's there now, so that is irrelevant.
But he bought these players.
That's what I'm saying. He's there now, so they just go do the best they can, and I don't feel like they're doing the best they can. They're making the situation worse.
No, but
the situation is bad, but the players playing how they're playing is making it worse.
I think this is the thing that Mourinho is emphasising it too much, which is where the problem comes from. Everyone has a bad game now here and there. But it's not every time it needs to be emphasised, and I'm not gonna like that as a player. Like
no, you know what I think it is, as well, like this third year, Man City and United both changed managers the same year, innit? Both invested money 2 years in a row. City won the league in the second year. United, it had to be second or third year for a successful managerial appointment, really and truly. Yeah, Pogba's got a lot of blame to hold. Mourinho's got a lot of blame to hold, and they found that this season, the focus is more who can shift the blame quicker, or who can shift the blame more.
Blame game.
Yeah.
It's like a blame game now, more so than the best intentions for United from both of them. I think Mourinho started it, I think, with his comments and stuff like that. I think Martial doesn't give a shit anymore.
No.
I think this is his last. He's done it at the end of the season.
He hasn't signed a new contract yet.
Yeah, so he's
waiting to see if Mourinho's going to stay or go. That's what he's waiting
That's
on.
mad.
But you just laughed at me when I said both of them should go. Well, I feel like that's what you're basically saying.
No, I'm not even saying that, because I understand that Pogba is, like Pogba was talking about earlier, he's an expressive player, innit? When you got expressive players, you got to let them express themselves, and Mourinho doesn't let players express themselves. That's why he's got problems now. They're like, even in normal working life, in our own jobs, like, management has changed. Our parents' generation, when they had managers, it was much more stricter, dictator style. It was demands more so than asking, and now it's different. Even managers now in normal jobs, it's like they're a bit more lenient, softer approach. It's more HR orientated things. So it's same with football, and they've got a lot of money now, so it's a lot more power for them. I don't think they should, but I agree with you. It'll be manager if I was a United fan, but as an opposing fan, I love Mourinho right now. I'm not gonna lie, I love it because he deserves this. Same way Wenger got it. Wenger got it for a hell of a lot of years, from me as well. But Mourinho deserves the same, and I hope them years come at Man United, even though it's looking less and less likely every fixture. Yeah, I really hope, because this is the last chance saloon for him, innit?
Yeah, it is, bro. And you know
You
what?
just gotta give him time, man.
No, but trust me.
I'll always be faithful to Jose. Like, he's a good manager, innit? Like, but give him time, and maybe give him, I don't know, give him a chance. Something.
Let me see how his contract, man. Let me see how
They
his
can't let him
contract.
go, man. Even though if he keeps losing, but
You know what I'm saying?
They got to stick with him, man. They
you
can't get rid of another manager.
Do you know what? The board will have enough. When there's the chance of no European football next season, the board will say that's it. Because we can't go another season without no European football. If that happens, he's gone.
So you're gonna wait
That's what the board are gonna do. That's the
and
board
then
are
bring in
stubborn.
who? And then bring in who?
Zidane.
And
He's the only
is he
available
really,
answer,
is he really the answer?
They said him, maybe a director of football, but who? I don't know.
But you know what?
Who's about now?
You know what it is, yeah? Did anyone, like, how many people here thought Mourinho was the guy for Man United at the time?
I did.
Right.
I did.
was
You
the
two
one.
did.
Yeah, I thought it was a good fit.
You
I
didn't.
thought it was a
I
good
did.
fit.
Not at all.
And it depends what they're after. If it's just to get a little trophy and get the morale up with the fans and that, yeah, but
That's
long
not-
term.
No,
But that's what it was, though.
at the time, remember Van Gaal, they was more
Yeah,
about
they've
good
been
football.
through some terrible times, so I think they needed someone like him who knows how to win.
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah. So at the time, I thought it fitted. Like
They won the
Mourinho
FA Cup.
comes in,
That's
he,
not terrible
he
times,
does the
bro.
quick fix that he normally does, and then but obviously he's turned into a little bit of a circus show right now.
I think they wanted good football, because remember Van Gaal, yeah? First season, he got 4th, and second season it was 5th.
5th.
And a cup.
That's when he. So that time there, yeah, it was like the stress on Man United that year was you're not playing good football. Yeah, so I think that Mourinho thing, everyone was kind of saying he's not going to give you good football. Whereas now with Zidane, his only record as manager, he's picked up a team with a lot of stars, which hasn't been working for a little while. Yeah, a lot of egos, and he's made it work. Now he's probably the best fit for United now, because there's a lot of egos, a lot of stars. So I think like this one would make sense to me if he goes in, and he holds respect from all corners of the world. Like, it doesn't
Yeah, I
matter
think,
where
yeah.
you're from.
I think that's the main thing, is that respect factor.
He played the game.
Yeah.
He played the game, so straight away, obviously he'd work alongside Carrick. And I know for sure Pogba and Martial will be a lot more settled than what they are.
100%.
I think managers that have played away is better, because when you talk to the player, they can understand how cool you played that. Oh yeah, or
They hold more weight.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? What you're saying makes more sense. Rather than
Pep's
that
the
that
same.
plays-
Like, you can't really chat to Pep. He's won it all as a player and a manager. So Zidane's done the same now. So it's like it's a bit different. The way football's changed, management has changed as well with it, and that's what looks like is working. Like Conte's won stuff recently. Ex-player Simeone's one of the best in the world. Ex-player. All of them really nowadays, the best ones coming through.
When you look at it, really, innit?
Yeah.
So I'd give him a chance.
Pochettino used to play, innit? Yeah. So I think it'll be best fit for United right now if they. But I don't want. I'm best interest of United is not at my heart, innit? But obviously I'm speaking as an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I love what's going on right now at United. I love it. Like,
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah.
Good entertainment, isn't it?
Not for me, but for
Oh, why, man? This was supposed to be for Jam.
trust me,
Yeah.
trust
Don't
me,
know
Jamal. You
which-
should be here. He's
hiding, bro.
receiving this corn right
And
now.
Ashley.
Yeah,
And Ashley.
I've got the big end.
Both of them.
you'll have to get them next time, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he'll continue for a little while longer. So he hasn't been sacked yet. So I'm sure there's a couple more fixtures that's gonna.
Interesting, yeah. Well,
some.
think about it, we've only really played Spurs, still got to play Arsenal, still got to play City, still got to play Chelsea, still got to play Liverpool. That's 12 points, bro.
He's already thinking they've lost it. 12 points gone. That's it.
Deduct that.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, this little next
I hate
6
them
to 8
seasons.
games
It's horrible,
is
bro.
very important. Now.
Yeah.
It's very because they're so big as well. Do you sack your manager at the start of it, in the middle of it? Do you wait to see how the 8 games go? But if the 8 games don't go well, you're into the season well and truly, and
It's
then
all
Yeah.
we done.
it changes your shape of your
That's
season.
it. Christmas, New Year,
Yeah,
that
that's
is just the vital point.
You can't be like they're bottom half or mid-table.
No, because currently,
Now,
United
come
are
Christmas,
They
New
gotta
Year,
give him
if
the
it's
season.
bigger than 9, then you're in trouble.
It's
Like,
currently 10th minus 2 goal difference.
yeah, that's crazy.
Surely he's got to have the whole season.
Whole season, forget top 6. Man United won't even be on this show next season. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Get Burnley
it,
fan in.
Because it comes back to what people saying, the club is it's all about the club. So you're saying give him a chance. I'm saying give him a chance, but my thing is the whole December thing. If you're not looking good, sort it out.
ASAP,
But if you
yeah.
say the whole season and they don't make Europe and they finish in some silly position, it's the club that's affected now more so than anyone else.
To be fair, January, December is probably the best time to make the swap anyway. Because the new guy coming in can now bring in couple personnels to try and.
Or
Maybe
just give him
just
some
before
money
June.
to spend.
Woodward ain't gonna give him no more money, bro. He ain't giving him no more money.
He's had enough, innit?
He's had enough. That's it, bro. Mourinho's giving him a list. Woodward's like, nah, that's it, bro. No more money.
But the owners are probably put pressure on Woodward, saying, "Come on, how much money are you not gonna spend?" Like, at the end of the
So
day,
he's always spent
it's
like
them.
500 million. Like, how much
That's
more
the type
do you
of
want?
manager you guys appointed. He's a manager that wants a quick fix. Players that are already established.
Yeah.
70 mil, 50 mil.
Yeah.
It's not really good at bringing up youngsters.
No, because I mean,
That's true.
So they should really back him, really, or just let him go. But they give him a new contract as well in Christmas, just gone.
Yeah.
so if they sack him, they're gonna have to pay out a lot of money. Something like 20 million he'll get. If they sack him.
That's nothing to United, though, man. 20 million is nothing. They'll do that. If things don't go well in the next 4 or 5 games,
Yeah.
I think you know, proactive team.
I know you're saying it's nothing to United, but you got to think of it this way. Yeah, think about 20 million on Jose, how much on Van Gaal, and how much on David Moyes. David Moyes was a 7-year contract, bro.
They just finished paying him.
So think about just on managers alone. What are they paying out on contracts?
Now,
But you can't say look at us.
It's their problem. innit?
Yeah, but you
it's
don't
their
don't really sack managers after like one season. Like they normally get couple seasons
They get sacked
minimum.
irrelevant, so they get their paid out.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
True.
a lot of managers make their living off
Yeah,
fucking
come on.
sackings and their Allardyce. He gets sacked every season.
Big Sam, you know. Man, drawn for Big Sam.
Come on, man. Them man live off the sacking fee they get, man. Come on, man. But yeah, to be honest, we'll see how it goes at United. We'll move on to 2 clubs that are doing well in the league, and they drew at the weekend. Chelsea, Liverpool. Chelsea was at home, so Ant-Man.
I think we all saw what happened. It was a worldie. Like, what can I say? It was a worldie. They couldn't break us down. It was a good game. I'm not going to gas it. It was a good game. Game with 2 halves, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it was a fair result. Your old boy.
It wasn't a fair result.
It was a fair result.
Don't say that.
Yes, definitely.
It was a good
fair
result for you.
It
Say
was
that.
a fair result, Adnan. Come on. If you look at the weigh up the chances that both teams had, the keepers both keepers made great saves. It was a fair result. Yeah, it was a worldie.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, of course it was a worldie by your old boy.
Did you see us? Did you see your team breaking us down?
A few times, yeah. Yeah,
Right,
we
no,
broke.
no,
We
no,
had
no,
a couple of chances.
Did you see Liverpool breaking us down?
Yeah,
They had a couple of sitters.
definitely.
But coming
But
to
they-
the end of the game, when they were trying hard and they were running out of ideas. They were trying
true,
hard.
it's true.
They were trying
It's
hard.
true.
It wasn't working.
It's true.
You had them
I
on the
agree, it
flank.
was a fair result. Or I don't know. Right, man.
They say that,
Cool.
in terms of chances for both teams, yeah, it makes
Yeah,
a fair result.
exactly,
But I get what you mean by
Yeah.
coming towards the end. It looked like it was a 3-pointer for Chelsea,
Yeah,
and then
you
Was you
That
expecting
down
that?
the
Was you
flanks
expecting
it
that
wasn't
performance
working.
from Chelsea?
Yeah, but I didn't think it was going to last out the whole game.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I didn't think because you usually lapse.
So what did you do? Like hold the lead in the last 20 minutes? Because I didn't see the full game and I saw highlights of it. So what?
No, what it was is they were on us. They wanted that equaliser. You know what I mean? But you know that Liverpool coming down the flanks thing, it wasn't working. So they were trying it in the middle, but it was too congested. It wasn't working. Do you know what I'm saying? So they were running out of ideas. So I knew we was going to hold
Them,
that.
you know what? Them games, it's like if Chelsea held on to the 1-0, people would say they deserved it because they got in front and then they held the lead in the last 20 minutes because they set up to hold the lead. But then because you lot scored with the pressure you applied,
Yeah, it balances
people
it
will
out.
now say, they deserved the
The
draw.
goal wasn't pressure. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't pressure. Like
No,
everyone was
but
lined up.
he
and
literally picked it up. Yeah, he picked it up and looked up and just, well, I'm going to go for
That's
this
why
one.
when, you know me, Tay, I would have been pissed. I would have been vexed. I would have just left your house. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Worldie.
But you're happy
Great
with a
goal.
point, innit? Are you happy with a point?
Yeah, I'm happy with a point. I hope we didn't lose. Like, say if they've got that goal, let's say 70th minute, I would have been worried because then
They got time.
Yeah, they got time and they would have had that momentum.
We should have. We should have got that goal.
What, Shaqiri?
Yeah, Shaqiri.
Shoulda,
That's
woulda,
a
coulda, mate.
That changes the game.
Should have finished it.
That
If
changes-
Hazard finished it, it would have been killed it.
Maybe
Like,
at
soul
2-0.
gone. Your soul would have gone. You wouldn't have won it.
But then at 1-1 with 20 minutes to go and the pressure with us.
Yeah, bro. So this is my thing with Liverpool. I don't know if you lot have noticed this. they will press for like a good half an hour, yeah, to try and get through. Normally they get through and they'll try and bombard you. If you hold that half an hour, yeah, they usually run out of ideas and they ain't got nothing. That's when
we resort to the long ball then. We resort to the long ball then. That's what we do.
But that's running out of
And
ideas.
then scavenge for the second pieces, the second balls. That's what we did.
Yeah, like, we held you. Like, you got lucky.
Fair result.
Just say you got lucky.
You got lucky. If you weigh up the chances,
Just say we got
if
lucky.
you weigh up the chances, we had the better chances. We had the easier chances as well. If you think about Shaqiri, you think about Firmino's header.
Okay, Willian.
You think about I think about the Willian and I think about the Hazard, but
Hazard.
they're not as clear cut as the Firmino or Shaqiri. Nowhere near as clear cut. You put
Shaqiri, Hazard, that was, come on, bro. To be fair, I think Willian, you should have just lobbed over the keeper.
bro, you put Giroud in that Firmino position, he scores that, 100%.
That's his speciality, you know.
He scores
Favorite
that.
player.
World Cup winner, come on.
So what? Now let me ask Nana. Actually, judging from that game, is Liverpool still your only title challenge, or is Chelsea? In
Well, you can't write Chelsea off for the start they've made. You know what I mean? I don't think. Like, I'm not changing my tune. I'm still not scared of you lot. Anyway.
But wait, you're scared of Liverpool?
Because
see what we've done to them, the last two occasions, last two meetings, cup and league, How can you not fit us? It doesn't add up. The maths don't add up, bro.
Because our style can break you down. We don't run out. We don't run out of ideas. Man City don't run out of ideas. We've got ideas 90 minutes. Even if we're losing, we've got ideas. Like we never run out of ideas. So that one. Anyway, back to your question, Tay.
No ideas against Wolves.
We tried.
Where was the ideas?
We tried.
90 minutes. Where was the ideas?
We tried.
Okay.
We're ahead of you, so when you're ahead of me, then you can talk. You can talk.
Alright, cool.
When you're ahead of me, you can talk, innit? Yeah, stay in third. Anyway, what was your question?
I forgot what I mean.
And the title challenge.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like they made a good start, innit? Like I know you didn't even think you start like this.
What have you been saying from the beginning?
You said you see how it goes. That's what you've been saying, and then you said, and then when you started doing well, you said we're gonna do our thing under the radar.
I said that from the beginning. I said we're gonna creep under the radar.
No, you said
I feel we don't have too much pressure. Sorry, he's gonna have time to fit in. So
But no Champions League.
No, but
At
at the beginning of the season, you weren't too optimistic about challenging for the title.
Okay.
Were you?
Always.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie.
Always.
That is a lie. You was not.
You was
Yeah, because he didn't know what was gonna happen. He didn't know what was gonna happen.
no Chelsea
Just had a
fan.
cookie crumble.
But like I said, they started well. I don't know if they're gonna be able to contain in terms of like goal scoring, because if Hazard is not firing at all cylinders, they don't usually get the job done. Do you know what I mean? So if they rectify that situation in January, and by that time they're still there or thereabouts, then it's going to be a tight one. Do you know what I mean? Because they started really well, and they're playing really good football as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's
a big striker.
It's gonna be, if they get a striker, and if by the time they do that, they're still the point gap is how it is now, then you definitely can't write them off. Because they've done it before, they know how to do it.
Is Giroud starting ahead of Morata right now?
Yeah, at the moment,
What about you, Ash? Do you see Chelsea at the title challenge now?
Yeah, 100%. They've gone about their business very quietly and sneaky, like throughout the summer. You have been sneaky, bro. You have been very sneaky.
Being under the radar, sneaky. You're sneaky sliding it.
Bro. Even you, bro.
Now you better now, though.
Even you're trying to say no, like the pressure shouldn't be on us. Rare. This, bro. Of course, the 99.9% of that Chelsea team right now has already won the league. It's a winning. It's a
They know the formula.
Already, so they know what won already.
Did you see us?
Yeah. The only difference is, reflecting on what you said, you have no idea how it's going to come up, how to play against them. They've changed their style completely.
Who?
Chelsea.
Yeah, but City's come up against a Sarri side. We've played Napoli twice, home and away. We played them in a stadium where, at the time, no one in Italy or whoever have beaten them there. We went there, we rubbished them. we rubbish them. So
That Napoli side
and
didn't Eden Hazard.
it doesn't matter. Even when we played them in pre-season,
It doesn't
but at the time we played Napoli, they were flying in Serie A. Wait. At Napoli, they were flying. Like Serie A, they were ahead of Juventus. Juventus had to win that league in the last weeks of the season. So Napoli, it doesn't matter. The team was in a very good moment, playing very good football, scoring loads of goals. When the Champions League draw was made, everyone was saying that is going to be City's test. We went there and we beat them convincingly, 4-2.
Last season?
Yeah, last season we went there, we beat them convincingly. Twice we beat them home and away. We played them in the Charity Shield, beat them. Yeah, Sarri was new. He was still implementing his style. Our players were just.
Charity Shield.
But it was a match. We're talking about Sarri.
It says it in the title. It's the Charity Shield. Like, it's just.
Okay, cool. We still beat you. When you beat us, then you talk to me. But
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so after you beat.
New Man City guys. Started winning.
We're not new, bro. When did you start supporting Chelsea?
I've always supported Chelsea, my bro.
Okay.
Always supported Chelsea.
All right.
I'm saying, as in, you've just come on the map in terms of winning things. True or false?
We've just come on the map, but we're here now. Bro, we're here now. Like, put respect on what we're doing. We're here now, though. But we're here now. We're here now.
You know,
we are here now. We are here now. Blue blues, we're sky blues. There's two shades of blues, bro. Blue doesn't come in one color, bro. Put respect on what we're doing, cuz we're here now, bro.
Used to be like this, bro.
Man don't like it because he's got competition now, fam.
What's happening? The trophy's got normal, so I stopped getting excited. Do you know what I mean? He's excited.
Man said I stopped getting excited. Even Pep still gets excited about winning the trophy, and he's won bags loads of it. Come on, bro.
I expect a parade.
Bro, I don't know what fan you are if you're not excited about trophies, man. Come on, man.
I expect a parade at the end of the season.
This season?
Yeah, for FA Cup or something. For FA Cup or something, you get a parade.
So wait, is Hazard the best player in the league? I'll go around, Ali.
No, I don't think so.
Who? On his day?
Well, I rate Kane, so I would say Kane.
Flipping
This is biased, bro. I'm going back to Ali. I'm sticking on Ali.
I thought you were speaking to someone.
Kane, bro. Back my boy. Swear down.
Best footballer in
So
the
if
league.
Kane played for like another team, would you still say Kane though? Yeah, like.
It depends, innit? He's my boy, so.
Well, do you know him personally or something?
I rate him, innit? I rate him. He's a top striker.
I hear that.
Fair enough.
I think he's the best striker in the league, anyway.
No, best player, just not in a position, just best footballer right now.
Best footballer.
Hands down, he's the best player in the league. On his day, there's no one like him. Kevin De Bruyne can come close when he's playing, but like he's the complete game changer for me.
Yeah, you know what? I'd actually say De Bruyne is the best on his day. I'll be honest. That's because I've liked De Bruyne for a while, even before City. So I'd say on his day, De Bruyne is the best because even over a season, he'll provide more productivity than Hazard, even if it's more assists than goals. You get it? It's more balanced.
Is he out for the whole season?
No, he's back soon, man.
He's back. He's training couple days. Don't worry.
No.
De Bruyne.
Not a biased thing.
No, I just like what you said as well. Like,
For one season?
bro, don't. No, De Bruyne.
It's more than one season. It's that season at Wolfsburg as well,
Bro,
which cost £57 million, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
De Bruyne.
He's still the best is yet to come from him as well. That's the thing. It's still the beginning for him. Yeah, Ant-Man.
Yeah, Hazard. Next.
What, is Hazard the best in the league?
We know this.
You know this.
We know this.
You know this. You know this.
I'm looking, for me, I look long term and over a whole season consistently, so I'd have to go with De Bruyne.
As well. Yeah.
What's the difference, me saying Kane or you saying Hazard then?
Because Hazard can do a lot more than Kane. In terms
That's
of
an opinion. That's an opinion.
No, in terms of take the game by the scruff of the neck and win it. Like.
But Hazard has never done what Kane has done.
All right, Hazard's won the league, innit? So
What do you mean in terms of what?
He's never scored more than 20 goals in a
He's
season.
a striker, that's your job.
Yeah, but
That's your job.
if you're talking,
that's your job.
if you're talking the best player in the league,
But that's his job, though. It's his job.
So what Hazard's
is it
job?
Salah's job to score 20 goals in the
Hazard's job
league?
is an all-round job. He's a creative player, so he's got to get the whole team ticking. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like Kane can just be at the end to slot in. That's it. I'm not saying.
No, he does more than score goals.
I love that.
And do you know why I said De Bruyne? You know you
more
drew.
than
No, fuck that. You know when you drew against West Ham 0-0. That's the kind of game De Bruyne will find a special pass to unlock West Ham.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I agree.
who's the pass going to?
Yeah, but De Bruyne
See the difference?
created the
Who's
pass.
going to?
You've
You've got so many options for that pass to go to, and you know.
So what?
the quality of
Chelsea
them-
don't have options.
Your players are at the moment on form. They're better than my players. That's you know this, no?
Yeah, I know this.
You just want me to say it.
Yeah, I wanted you to say it.
Different though. The brand's got
I
that
get-
Aguero to pop it, and you know.
I know that.
Hazard does a lot of that, you know. The Morata do some dead touch, like.
Yeah. No, I get you obviously, but Hazard has, in the title winning years, he has been the standout guy for Chelsea. So De Bruyne's done it once for City. I expect him to do it more times moving forward.
Hazard's a great player though. Like, on the road. He's a great
Hazard's
player.
got a lot more to show.
He's a great player.
Yeah, I think so too.
40 goals.
Top baller.
He's a player that wins you the league.
Absolute top
You
player.
have him in your team, you should be able to win the league. You have a player like Hazard, you have to be able to win the league.
Fair enough. Well, we'll move on to the match day 7 fixtures. Who's playing first? Spurs Cardiff 3 p.m.
3 points, must 3 points. Have to win.
Prediction?
If we slip 2-0, I'm happy again. 2-0.
2-0.
Low expectations.
So Wembley.
Whatever.
Keynes.
MK Dons.
I don't know where they play these days, you know?
Like yeah, Brentford Stadium or Orient.
We
You
can
know,
still get 60,000 in Wembley.
no, Orient.
Huh?
You know, I'm saying 60k in Orient, fam.
We should win the game, man. We should win the game. Hopefully.
Easy Spurs win. Kane looks like he's on form, so 3-0 Spurs win.
3-0 Spurs Cardiff. 2-0 Spurs.
Yeah, 3-0 Tottenham as well.
I'll go 2-0 Spurs.
3-0 Tottenham.
Yeah, 2-0s and 3-0s.
2-0.
Next game, Man United Newcastle 3 p.m. Adrian,
Honestly,
You know,
do you
are you
what?
going first and foremost?
I ain't going, bro. I ain't going, bro. Nah,
They need
bro.
your support, man.
They need my support. They want my money, is what they want, bro. They could have the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, man. It won't make a difference.
No, so there's a ticket for sale. YouTube comments there. There's 1 for sale there for this Saturday.
Starting at a 1.
You know what I mean?
Yo, what now?
I've got to make some-
Oh my god.
What are you saying, Adrian? What do you
Do you
think?
know what? The way Man United are right now, I know Rafa Benitez is coming to United with a plan. He always comes to United and puts his foot down. He at least tries to put his foot down and try. We've seen it over the last few seasons. Might shock some of you, but I'm actually going to go for a Newcastle win. I'm going to see United win, bro.
Wow.
Literally, I'll
That's
say
mad.
2-1.
Nah,
Confidence
Adrian, you are
levels.
me with Wenger. He is actually because when I used
That's
to
very mad.
I used to honestly feel like we're gonna lose this game and then say it, and other fans would be like, "Whoa!" Like I'm like, "Bro, what do you mean? Do you think I'm like Peter Pan or something?" But I'm not in Disneyland, family. If I think we're shit, we're shit. Like, I'm not gonna give people ammunition to. If you come and now say 3-0 and you get banged, yeah, next time you're on, we turn to you and be like, "Listen, you predicted 3-0. It's not Jamal now."
I'll do a jam.
No, I won't. Definitely not.
So what do you think? Like tight game?
Jamal.
Do you know what? Honestly, I don't see United being strong at the back, and I honestly see Newcastle going for it. They'll see how United have been these last few weeks. I reckon they'll go for it, bro.
Prediction?
2-1 Newcastle.
Man.
Difficult one. You're going to check the odds at the bookies. But nah, I think Man U will win. I think they have to.
Yeah,
it's one
man.
of those big. It's a big.
Come
It's
on.
not a big game, but it's a big game media-wise. So I reckon it's going to be one of those. You're going to win by 1 goal. I don't know, like a 1 goal. So I see it.
So what?
2-1, 1-0.
United win.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think 2-1. Things are bad, but come on, not Newcastle losing bad. Like,
We'll probably put 3 DMs out again, bro.
nah, I'm going for 2-1 Man U. 2-1.
Honestly, I feel it's going to be a draw, yeah, but I want the 2-1 Man U just so Mourinho gets a couple wins. The tide is a bit, and then it can go back into the dirt again. Yeah, but I'm going to go for a 1-1, if I'm honest. Ash?
I see a United win. I wanted a comfortable United 3-0 win just to boost that Mourinho confidence. But no, I see a United win. 2-1. 2-1 United win.
Ali?
I think it'll be a 1-0 win, United. Poor Mourinho performance, but 1-0.
Just scrape it.
Scrape it 1-0.
Tight all round then.
It is
Tight all round.
pretty
One goal
tight.
swinging it. Moving on to, that's it for Saturday. Sunday starting off Fulham Arsenal 12 p.m. kickoff. I don't know why it's that early.
What time?
12 p.m.
Kick-off.
Must be for TV actually, isn't it?
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta
So
be.
12 p.m.
Gotta be a
kickoff.
first.
Fulham away. What was Fulham score this week?
They lost.
They lost 3-0 at Everton.
3-0 to Everton.
Away at
Yeah,
Everton.
away, yeah.
That's a bad result, you know.
Very.
Fulham. They're a tricky side though. That's the thing. They got good players there.
Mitrovic.
They're a
But
good footballing team.
me and Nana was talking earlier, and you said that they're going to come out and play against us, which is probably different to what we faced in the past 3-4 games. With Watford, actually, they don't come out to play, but they come out to bully and hassle us. So this is a bit different. I think we'll get the win again away. I've been more impressed with us away this year than home. So Fulham away, I'd say 3-1. Let's start with Ali. What do you think?
I see an Arsenal win, as much as I hate to say it. But yeah, 2-1. Comfortable 2-1 or 2-0 even.
Yeah, keeping clean sheets recently as well. Ash?
Comfortable Arsenal win. 3-0.
Away, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Comfortable
okay.
Arsenal win.
The wings are behind us right now. Go on, Nana.
I see Fulham scoring, but I think Arsenal will still win. So maybe 2-1, 3-1, something like that.
Ant-Man?
Gap for a draw, right?
1-1, 2-2, something like that.
Yeah, score draw. But they've had a few bad results for the minute, so it's going to be one of those we just need something games. So, yeah, bro.
Adrian?
I see goals in this game. You know, Mitrovic has been putting them in, and at the same time, Lacazette's been their Arsenal star man. So I see Arsenal getting 3-2.
Yeah,
3-2.
yeah. The high scoring game. To be honest, most of our games have been high scoring this season. The 2-0 was our most assured performance against Watford. Well, most assured scoreline, definitely not
Yeah, I
performance.
was just about to say.
Yeah, but the
I don't know.
scoreline wise,
I think your performance was very good, to be honest. I thought you game managed it brilliantly. Like
but
Watford.
Leno had to make a great save at 0-0. Czech made a one-on-one save. Leno made a one-on-one save.
Yeah, but you stuck through it. Like you stuck through that Watford pressure. Come 60, 70 minutes, it wore off, and then you knew when to attack.
Iwobi.
Brought on your Iwobi,
Yeah.
and then he just changed the game.
Definitely, yeah. And
So
you know,
Emery's game management lately has been absolutely top
yeah,
notch.
that's why Arsenal fans are happy in general now, because we're not performing the best, but like we're getting the wins. He's moving proactive with the subs and the
Yeah.
starting lineups,
It
and
needs time, innit?
he's taken off every player in the book so far. He's moved players around. He's given players a chance. We're behind him right now.
You know what I
See
mean?
what happens in it.
Match of the day even gave Emery a heat map. They done a heat map. You saw it, bro. They gave him a heat map.
Imagine a Wenger heat map at Arsenal. For the whole 20 years to be in one spot. Never mind 90 minutes.
Zipping it up.
A heat map. Because that one time he came near the corner flag, I see the linesman running up to him saying, "Bro, you got to get back in this box, man, before we book you and send you off." Like he's on it, and that's what I like to see.
Good to see.
Moving on, Southampton Chelsea 2:15 Sunday.
2:15.
You, bro.
Yeah, Southampton Chelsea. Guys looking
I
around.
thought you were starting.
Nah, let's start with you.
You know what it is, though.
What is it?
Chelsea win. Chelsea win.
Hazard brace.
Hazard brace.
Alright, you're going for goal scorers in this one as well. So what? Hazard brace. What is it?
Who else? If
Is it
not
going to be a
Hazard, who
2-0
else?
win then? Or is Alonso going to get one as well and make it free because he's the other guy?
Over 2 goals.
Oh, I'm just saying, I'm not lad books, but I'm not asking you over 2. I'm
Trying to get odds from
saying
that.
over 2.
Nah, I say what? Who's it? Southampton?
Yeah.
3-0.
Southampton been poor this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, man. They've been shocking, man.
On
They've
and
been
off.
shocking.
I haven't seen them play good.
I haven't seen no on. I
Ings are
haven't
good
seen no
football.
on from
Not
them,
good
fam.
football, but grinding out results.
What result?
What do you mean, bro? Danny Ings has grinded out some results.
Swear
for
the
them.
bottom
Yeah, but
three.
what result have they
Bottom
had?
three, I swear.
Other than Palace away that they won.
I don't know. Are they in the bottom three?
Bruv, they've been horrible, man.
Nah,
Southampton's been
Definitely they're in the
horrible.
bottom three.
Have a check. They're definitely the bottom.
What do you think, Adrian, for that match?
I'm going to go 4-0 Chelsea.
4-0 Chelsea away.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Looking for.
I think you're just so vexed with United. Man. You just think everyone
Our
else.
rivals are just killing it right now, and yeah, man, I can't.
No.
Yeah, I see a Chelsea win as well, about 2-0. Something like that.
Yes, I see a Chelsea win as well, man. 3-1. Ash.
They're going to scrape it 1-0.
Who's scraping it?
Southampton.
They're 16th. 16th, so they ain't far from the bottom three.
Why do you look so worried?
Who's scraping what?
You, bro.
1-0.
Man's just scraping it,
Why
no.
are you getting so worried, bro?
Did you not see what we done to you?
Yeah, I saw you just.
Like, what's that big bad Liverpool?
You put all your energy into these two games.
Trying to say you're done out
You
here.
still said you're winning though, 1-0 and you got
We'll win it 1-0.
That is true. I like that.
You'll win ugly.
Ali, what do you think?
I think comfortable for Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
Silly, man.
Bruv, Southampton's just so
Three,
bad.
maybe
man.
it'll be
See you
more.
the next show, yeah?
Yeah.
Could be a madness maybe. 3-4 maybe. See a comfortable win for you guys.
So everyone more or less going for similar result. And moving on to the it's a Super Sunday next week.
A real one.
Big
yeah.
one.
This
Real
weekend, I
one.
mean, like four big teams playing on Sunday, 3 games in a row. Last one, obviously, Liverpool, City, the main two, let's say, for this season in terms of favourites. Liverpool's at home. Ash, how do you see that one going?
Oh, it's a tough one. It's a really, really tough one, especially during this busy schedule. I can see it swinging both ways, maybe a 2-1, them, us, but I'm going to go 2-1 us. Salah snatching it in the last minute and then boosting up his morale for the rest of the season. Innit, Nana? You've been...
It's like hoping they're winning that.
Them flashbacks from last season coming back right now, yeah?
I was just thinking about when we won the league. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, man. Liverpool at Anfield is not a good place for us, but you know, hopefully we've learned from last season, and we don't tweak too much in terms of starting lineup. So, draw maybe 2-2, but I'm gonna be optimistic and say 3-2 City.
Okay, so you're saying 3-2, but you think
Yeah,
2-2?
yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, inside.
Huh?
You sure?
We'll see how it goes. Well, they're the team I said that first, so it's alright, innit? However way I say it. If it was against Chelsea, I'll say it differently. So
if you lose that game, then do you become nervous about the league?
no, because it's only 3 points, and we can recover that.
Yeah. I think if you lot beat Chelsea this weekend, I think he probably would have been more nervous.
Yeah, of course, because the gap would have been
5, I think.
bigger. Yeah, so that draw did us a bit of a favour, but we see how it goes.
So you're going for 2-1 and you're going for 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
Yeah? Ali, how do you see that one going?
2-2.
I see goals in it as well, to be honest. I see 2 goals minimum each. I'm going for a...
I think Liverpool will get the goals early as well and just.
I don't know, you know. There's definitely going to be goals in the game. It's not even like the first goal is going to be vital. I think you'll both score. You'll go to 1-1 and 4-2 Liverpool.
Jeez. I like that.
Ant-Man,
I think 2-2 draw. Sounds about right.
Adrian,
3-0.
3-3
3-0.
yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised, fam. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Me neither.
It's that kind of game, man. There's just
Goals.
goals flying in left, right, and centre.
I don't think it's going to start like that though, you know. If it's going to be those like
KG.
feed each other out
You reckon?
and then just going to go at it.
But it's a thing
You're
where,
just going to go at it from
but
the
we
both managers are like that.
know how each other are gonna.
Yeah.
So I don't
You
think
know,
they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna feel each other out
Exactly,
though.
they're both too much
Yeah.
attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
going to have to feed each other out.
I don't see Klopp telling his players first 20 minutes sit back because it's not in our DNA.
All guns
We
blazing.
don't play like that.
That's
come
them
out from
against.
first minute, all guns blazing.
Yeah.
From minute 1 to
They
minute 20,
tried to do it against
all
you
guns
lot,
blazing.
but difference is
And
you lot
then-
scored and
What if
After
Pep-
20 minutes,
what if
then we
Pep-
set back.
Because you know Pep how he is. To counter that, he says that cool. Let's rope him in and we'll get him with our counter. Because we know City's counter is the most dangerous in the Premier.
Just like ours.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. The first bit is
It's
going to be a
crazy,
bit of
yeah,
a
it's gonna be
stalemate.
crazy.
What are you both going to be doing? Waiting to
It's
counter
gonna
each
be
other.
an interesting
I just
game.
think it's just going to go.
Unless
out.
one slips up tactically.
Get what I'm trying to say.
Because they're over.
And then after that, it's like we just got to go. And then
yeah.
Yeah, because I think last season in that documentary, Pep said something about Salah. He changed something because he thought Salah was gonna play on a certain side, or he was
It
gonna.
was his number
And-
2 that thought he
And
was
that
going to
kind
play
of
as
cost,
well.
not cost that decision might not cost the game in the end, but he changed his own philosophy and it didn't work out. So maybe he overthought that situation. But then again, Klopp might be overthinking now, thinking, shit, that Pep knows I've won the last few games. Will he come at me differently?
Exactly.
Will I need to change something up? So it's a
like a
mind.
chess, like a game of chess.
Yeah, right now between you two especially right now.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
game
what
of
I
chess.
said to Nana. I said to Nana before the show started, you know, like he said previously, Pep's a quick learner. So he's played Liverpool how many countless times last season. So is he going to learn on those? He should do. He should know how to come like if Nana's right, like Pep is a quick learner. He should know how to counter Liverpool. But all I know is we have one way and one way of playing under Klopp.
It's not even that, man. It's the whole occasion gets on Man City from the atmosphere, the Sterling effect, the whole thing. It just gets too much for our players mentally, I reckon.
Bus.
Yeah?
The bus.
That was epic though. I like that. I like that sort of thing from fans. I know it's it's depicted as violence and depicted as this and that, but that's passion. Like, you know,
It's in a way there.
Yeah.
It made them
It
feel like it was
make you feel like you're away, like
Yeah, it made you feel like
you're in our
like
place.
you're
Yeah,
in
of course, of
Bulgaria
course.
somewhere around the back road.
It's true.
It was in a
It's
blue
true.
bus and
You
all
do
you could
everything
see
you can to
was
psych
red
out your
flares
opponents.
and your windows smashing.
So it's up to the players to be mentally stronger than that. But obviously, if you're not, I mean, what happens,
Falls
happens,
apart,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that wraps up the fixtures for this week. Thank you to Ali, Ash, Nana, Ant-Man and Adrian for coming down. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button and follow the Instagram page. And yeah, the Twitter as well, all of them are active now. And yeah, tune in next week where we'll be catching up with, see how City Liverpool have gone on and see who's taken the first step towards maybe the Premier League title. So yeah,
Calm on, man.
next week. See you then.